and my marriage day. Yeah.
Sir, do you know, sir, your marriage anniversary date? Amarnath, sir ji.
It is coming. It's coming soon. It is on 11th of June. It's coming soon.
But, sir, na, in my side, na, every year, na, I forgot my just marriage ceremony date. After completing my marriage ceremony date, na, it means I would recognize. I, it is my problem. So, but my brother and my another friend, they know very well. They remember exactly on which date they have to just celebrate our marriage anniversary.
But do you know, Arun? Right now, I am audible, Arun.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. So I think our social media is very important role regarding this type of thing. Yes, because we
Yeah, yeah.
see in Facebook what's birthday, what's marriage day. So if we put in social media, it's automatic remind us. Yes, Amarnath sir, it's
Yeah,
Yeah,
today
I was
Amarnath
saying. I'm
Sarji,
listening.
today
Yeah, what
Amarnath Sarji is making chicken for our family.
exactly? And for you guys too, if you can join me here.
Sir, I
yes,
think
yes, sir.
are you fond of the make food? I think are you fond of the making the food?
Yeah, I like to cook whenever I have time for a few things. Like chicken is my favorite, one item, and then mixed vegetable is my another. So I know these two, and then I also know how, of course, rice, right? So these are my very good friends. If I have these three items, I'm happy. I don't need dal. So basically, what happens here is that when I cook either vegetable, mixed vegetable, or the chicken. And on the machine, cooking thing nowadays we have, I just put a cup of rice and 2 cup of water, and rice gets made automatically. So cooking is very easy here for me when I cook.
It means
Of
a
course,
biryani, chicken biryani, sir. Do you like to eat chicken biryani more? Chicken biryani.
oh, well, I cook chicken biryani too, but that is little complicated than simple chicken and rice. So I prefer, and then also we need biryani is a dry food, right? So that's more for the Arabian Peninsula, or dry areas, because they, or even the Pakistan, it is popular because they don't have too much of green vegetable, or the all that. So uh, but for me, I need to have like meat, chicken with little bit of rust, whatever you call, in soupy style, and rice. But yes, and then you have different different types of restaurant, all Indian, Pakistanis, Bangladeshis, where you have all kind of different flavors you can eat. And eating common is also quite common in this country, because not everybody's working. So it's very common that couple of days in a week family goes out to eat in the evening, and you have choice to make from all kind of restaurants, from Indian to Chinese to Mexican to European to Italian to you name it. Thailander. I don't go to Chinese. That's not my favorite at all. So these are the Thai, Vietnamese, and Indian, of course, like all three, like all the Pakistani restaurants and Bangladeshis. Now they have jumped into this business quite a bit. So they call it, of course, Indian restaurant. Otherwise, nobody will go to eat it. They don't have a very good name. Indians have their name, so you can have the South Indian food. So you have all kind of restaurants around you. You can choose if you want to eat out. But at the home, normally we cook. My wife, she cooks dal bhat tarkari and vegetable and all that, just like we typically do in Bihar and UP. But for me, it's very simple. If I cook, there is not going to be tam jam. It is going to be very basic food: rice, chicken, and or vegetable. That's it.
Sir, but today it is a sir Thursday. I- All Thursday day people don't eat a non-veg item. Most of the people don't want
Yeah. So that is your that is what we have in India, Indian tradition. But in American tradition, that doesn't hold anymore. We don't fo- we don't follow those rules that we don't eat this on Ekadasi, we don't this one on Chaturdashi. Those things doesn't work here. Every day is the same day.
शासन नहीं अच्छा से बोल रहे हैं अरे अच्छा से बोलो जैसे कि अभी हम कुकर करने जा रहे हैं अंदर से तो बिल्कुल
Jai Sri Ram.
Yes, Arun. You are busy in temple. You know, Amarnath sir, Arun is visiting Ram temple every day right now.
What he is doing?
I like walking. They
Oh,
are visiting every day Ram Mandir, Ram temple. He is near Ram temple. So
oh yeah. You walking is good. You know,
yes,
walking is good. It's I also go for walk in the evening if possible. Now it's good weather. Now we really have a spring in a way because now it's not anymore cold in the morning or evening. Otherwise, it used to be cold.
yes, sir. And Canada is far cold compared to USA. Yes, sir.
Yeah, because Canada is north of us, and as you know, as you go to the north in India, more close to the mountains, you have a lot more cold. Similarly, it's North Pole. As you go up towards north, you are getting closer to the North Pole, so it becomes colder. So Canada is closer to North Pole than United States, and of course they are our next door neighbor, our northern neighbor.
So, Manal sir, you like I like Mathili food is I like fish and rice
Well,
from Salam.
I I am not a big fan of fish. The reason is that to me it looks like more smelly, but I do eat. In India, sarso wala fish I like. Here,
Yes, yes,
mostly you will find fish is also very important item for the American food. They call it fish and chip. That's very common. They eat like for the dinner. You can there are many restaurants where you can go like fish fried, like we do in India. You can see that, and then chips, and then they could have some drinks like beer or whatever they're drinking. So fish is very integral part of life here too because they have a lot of water. They eat a lot of fish compared to what we eat in India. And same thing with the meat. They eat also a lot more meat than what we can eat in India. And then I think normally the Bihari ladies they make the sarso wala fish, which is I think common in our part of the world. But I see that other places like Punjabis they make more fish with the garam masala. But both are good.
yes. I like meat masala, meat. I like meat.
Oh yeah, so these are the two styles. Normally I have seen, but somehow I don't like fish curry. I like only the fried fish, and I stop there. And then if I have to eat the curry, then probably I eat goat curry or chicken curry.
Yes.
Yeah, so there is no nothing
So
like
you
that.
are not liking like spicy, spicy not like, sir. Spicy
What?
food,
What?
spicy
What?
food you like or no, sir?
Spicy in the yes, spicy I like. Normally, when you go to the American restaurants, they are almost like a in the 0 to 10 scale. Let's say that we are used to number 8, and they are probably like 2 and 3. So you have to tell them that hey, I'm make it spicy, or sometimes they will ask you the scale too. So I say, you have to tell that you are making like 2. I want you to make it like 7 and 8. So yes, so there is you have to tell because normally Americans don't eat this spicy like we do.
Sir, I want to know. I like India. It's in USA natural thing means vegetables and mutton, chicken, eggs is it's naturally present in America or they need to import from other countries.
No, normally the meat items they don't import. Actually, they export. You will be surprised to know that United States exports, I think, some meat item to India because
Oh,
yeah, because like we can get here plenty of there is a plenty of farms and who make like here there are farms. If you want a fresh, say for example, fresh goat, you can go to the farm and you can get it the whole goat done, and they will cut it for you. Everything they will make it pieces, small bags, and you come and then you put it in your freeze and you eat as you need. Put it in freezer. That's normally people do. They have a freezer and they go. So uh, that's how do it. Or you can get a retail small, couple of pounds from the stores. There are a lot of halal meat. Indians normally don't sell the. I mean, Hindus they don't sell this kind of stores, but there are for the international market. There are a lot of Muslims in this country, so they have halal meat shop almost everywhere, but it's very clean. It's not like Indian halal meats type of shop. Very clean, and then there also you can get, but you can also get it in the regular stores. Like there is food chains here, many different type of food chains. They all sell uh, all kind of meats.
yes, sir. So if we compare in our village, sir, in our village we see that we have a lot of small talab, and when summer present in that time, a lot of fish means which date we need it. That's so this type of environment means fresh fish is available in USA family or no? It's only businessman people.
No, it's there is this country is full of rivers and lakes. There are so many lakes you cannot believe it. Like in India, we hear about Kashmir, Dal Lake. That's the only thing. And I was there. Our engineering college was right next to Dal Lake in Srinagar. So I used to eat my evening dinner, and we used to have a deck, and many students would walk in the evening. I was one of them in my time in 70s, and I would go and be on the deck for a walk. Uh, and but when you come to this country, you see there are lakes which you cannot even see the other side. So, like Dull Lake looks to me here like a pond in our village. There are so huge lakes. You will see the lakes having waves like ocean. Whatever you see the ocean waves, see how high they go. So you can imagine how the lakes are. They are huge, big lakes. Michigan Lake is famous. There are, I mean, you have to take a few hour ride to cross from one side to another, even on the boat. So that's one thing. And then this country has uh, streams and rivers everywhere. This is country is full of that. So lakes, and it's very common activity. Fishing is a very common sports in this country, so they take it as sports. Many middle class family have their own boat and gears, and summertime normally they will take it out into lakes, spend time there, do fishing, cooking, spending nights over there, do whatever, or come back. So yes, water sports is very common in this country. Of course, not common for Indians because we are not used to it. Uh, Probably everybody can afford here a boat, but normally probably you will not even see the rich man. Like I see, I'm surprised that in Bombay still it is ocean front, and you don't see like here even on the big side lake you will see a huge like car parking, boat parking places where you can park your boat. People have their boats, they leave it there. They pay the charge for it, but then it's well maintained by those big boat parking places. And then when you go, you get your boat, and then you have fun. So this country is full of rivers and stream, no problem. You can do your fishing. It's very common. People go. The Alaska is very famous for fishing too, and that is a state people go for, especially for fishing trip there. And you can have like you can catch fish yourself, like in not in kilo, in quintals by yourself by fishing. And then those the business people there, they will ship it to your place. So a lot of people go and they'll show off that how many fishes they caught, all sizes and all that. So look at the Alaska fishing, search it, and you can say, or you can say any fishing in New York State, and you'll see how many sites will tell you that you come and stay in our hotel and go for fishing.
Okay, okay, sir.
And sir, one
And sir,
thing,
one
suppose
thing, suppose
Mithila Makhana,
Mithila Makhana
Muzaffarpur
and
Lychee,
Muzaffarpur Lychee
famous.
is very famous.
So
So
both product
both product
also naturally
is
present
also
in
naturally present in USA or no?
Well, I mean, Makhana comes from India. No doubt it's present here. Similarly, lychees also you can get it from the shop. Maybe lychee also comes from like Thailand and some other places. Kathal comes mostly here also from Thailand, not Indian kathal. But kathal is you can see it here in the canned you know canned food. It's a very common thing. We eat. My wife gets kathal from the stores. So uh, pretty much everything is available. Even like if you want to eat a rasgulla of Delhi, which is the famous company in Delhi who has a food business? I'm forgetting that name. Give me the name. Like they also serve trends, some kind of sweet and all those places. What is that in Delhi? They have a big business of making every type of food. I'm forgetting that name. So they make like canned rasgulla, and it's here canned rasgulla. Uh, you go and get it from the store. Similarly, you can get the canned mangoes from your state. Um, um, you know, Pune side. There are a lot of companies from there. They ship um, canned mango. Uh, I have I have used it many
like
times.
Like hapus,
Yeah,
hapus,
yeah, but that's the name
hapus,
of the
hapus mango.
Apus.
hapus mango.
Apus mangoes. There is something like Kesar. So like, but there are many companies who ship all these things. So food industry. See, the thing is that food industry is not developed in our part of the world. Like here, I buy like just like you get a small packet of chips for kids. Similarly, I see here makhana packets coming, which we here and there use. But unfortunately, um, um, those are made by other people. So there is no agro industries developed in Bihar right now. It's in some
Yes,
other part.
it's used
It's
like
used
one
as like
raw
one
material.
raw material.
Yeah, we are the supplier of the
from
raw
our
material.
from our side,
Yeah,
it's using as like raw material,
yeah, yeah. So
not a
we are
brand.
not there. That in agro industries, I mean, there is so much opportunities in agro industries in India. We don't do, like, for example, you have bunch of kiras, right? I mean, you can kiras, it grows like crazy, and if we don't know how to can, and so here they call it dill. It's a very common item during snacks. That kira, small pieces, which has been put in
Yes,
vinegar and all that, and and preserved, and then that is factories where we make that one, and you can get.
tomato,
Yeah.
onion type of.
Uh,
So nowadays, I think maximum people knowing very well what is good for our health.
yeah. Say, for example, I want to show you. This is what I'm talking
Yes,
about. Do
yes.
you see something? Can you see something which I'm showing you?
No,
Or
sir.
it's
I
showing my
am
face? It's showing my
yes,
face,
fresh.
right? Now you see it?
Yes,
I'm
yes,
holding it.
yes, sir.
You see that? What is
Yes, sir.
this? This is the mirchi. So
Yes,
the mirchi has been cut into pieces. There is a, like we call it, this is jalapeno mirchi. There are so many varieties of mirchi. And then
yes, yes.
it is soaked. And see the canned food. This is the company here. It's called sliced jalapeno peppers. And it is a snack item, like when you have chips, people use this one. So uh, that's 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 how it is. I mean, so you can. I mean, how much it takes? Why can't we have a same thing do with a lot of things like kira? I'm telling you, is one item we can do. We also have a lot of mirchi. I get to hear a lot of mirchi ka achar from Pakistan and Punjab and South India. A lot of different kinds of achar. You can and so this agro industries can be developed. I'll show you some more things. Hey, you want to see the mangoes here? This is the mangoes, common one. You see?
Yes, yes,
Uh,
sir.
so what you call in India this mango? Do you remember? Do you have this in India or you don't?
So some
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So that's how it is.
Maybe Totapali, sir. Totapali. Sir, can you just see? Can you just see again?
Yeah. You see that? So it comes. I already threw the package now. But
Sir, I can't see it. I can't, sir, see.
okay. Now you see it.
Here,
Do you see it now? No.
I
Now
think
do you see
maybe
it?
it is a Alfonso mango. Alfonso mango.
Yeah. I don't know what I don't know what is that called. It's a season. It's a season for this mango here, and it's, it is a season for this mango. Okay.
yes, yes, sir.
All right. Now I can show you something about the spices. Look at how many spices I can show you. Do you guys see it?
Sir, are you not using MDH masale? Are you using Suhana? I think.
No, there are different types. My wife does it. Like I'm showing you. Do you see? This is from Pakistan because they make good masala compared to Indian meat masala. So this is from
Sir,
Shan,
you're
Pakistani company. Okay.
okay. Pakistani company.
Yeah, meat masala. I'll show you some other things. Uh, this is pani puri. Here comes your MDH. I don't know which company is that. Pani puri.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
MDH, we
yeah. We
know.
found. We found MDH
Okay.
masala.
Okay. Let's see here. This is the lemon rice powder. MTR masala powder. Okay. So
Yes, yes, sir.
let me show you. Uh, we have different kinds of. Okay. Here is the sambar masala. Sambar masala. So this is how. So everything here comes in the package, and meat and vegetable. So people just go and grab the masala from the stores. Here is amchur. See, uh, uh, at our place we call it imli.
Yes,
You can
yes,
get it.
yes, yes,
So
sir.
so these are
Yeah.
all things coming from India.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
lot of these are coming all from India.
Yes, yes,
Sir, I think,
yes, yes.
do you have big kitchen? I think you have a big kitchen. I think.
Ah, no, it is a small kitchen. It's not a big kitchen. Uh, it's a small kitchen, and right now, right now I'm living in an apartment. I moved from one city to another, so I'm in between the house. This year, housing price has gone up too much here, so I'm waiting for housing prices to fall. So temporarily, I'm living in apartment. So it's not huge, but it says like it's almost like 1,800 square feet with three rooms, two bath, kitchen, and the rent is almost. You will be shocked to find the rent. Rent is roughly $3,000. Can you convert
Oh
in
my God.
rupees? How much is the rent in rupees per month without any amenities? $3,000. That's what I pay.
Yes, too costly, sir. 3,000 sir. 3,000 USD.
It is nearby 2.5, 2,50,000, sir.
Okay, so this is a kind of upper strata of the upper income group apartment complex. So that's common here.
And sir, you don't have any maid, sir, servant for making food?
There is America. There is no maid. It's if you can hire temporarily. If you want to hire a maid full time, she can come here and work for you like 8 hours a day. But the annual salary will be about $50,000. So do you think how many Indians can afford a $50,000 salary for a maid?
15, it means 1.5, na, sir, 1.5.
Not 1,550. There is nothing comes in the 1,5 in this country.
Oh my
So
God.
yeah. So
40
basically,
lakh,
suppose
40,
40
sir,
lakh,
per annum
40
40
lakh,
lakh rupees maybe.
40 lakh
4
patent.
50,
40
0.
lakh patent. 40 lakh,
yeah,
40 lakh.
yeah. So that's it. The average salary here is in that range. Average common labor salary is about $50,000. You know, the
Yes.
people like you hire in back home to do things like cooking and all that, cleaning. That is what knocker we call it.
Yes,
A
sir.
knocker will
Yes,
cost
sir.
you $50,000 a year.
Okay. Means here 5 to 7,000, maximum 10,000. It's a call.
You guys, you guys will go crazy if you hear all the rates, right?
Yes, sir. Means here yearly package of our worker is like what?
Okay.
Approx,
So, so let us say, for example, if you come from a village and now you have come to place like Delhi and Bombay or say Delhi, Patna, and you go to a coffee dukan and they start working, you tell them that I need a job, I'm not educated, I cannot speak, you know, okay, you will get a job and you'll get $15 an hour. So that will be your salary, $15 an hour. So suppose if you work for 8 hours a day without overtime, that will be your wage for a day. Can you calculate how much is that?
approx 10,000. Hello, sir. Approx 10,000 rupees.
So 10,000 rupees a day, right? That's what you can make.
Yes.
Yes.
8 hours. Yes.
And what is the salary of engineers when they start a job nowadays in India after college degree? Give me an annual. What is the range?
Sir, it's a depend on college, but
Just
general.
Give me the
General
IIT
minimum.
college or any college. I mean, average college. Say, for example, Pune colleges. The colleges you have in Pune. If you graduate engineering from there,
I think, sir, it would be only 3 to 4 lakh package for a yearly. If
oh
anyone
my
a
God,
newcomer in engineering field,
oh my
right,
God,
Pankaj ji?
Yes, yes.
Because
It's
that's
the
so
if
bad.
maximum.
anyone were a, it means a beginner, it means a fresher. So company doesn't want to give more money because they know very well right now person needs to work on his and her places. That's why company doesn't want to give more money.
I don't know why Indian students then are not coming to this country for doing the masters and PhD when they finish the college. I don't understand why they do this kind of job. Do you know that 3,000 or 5 lakh is roughly about $10,000, right? Uh, here the poverty line is roughly about above $20,000 annual. If you if your annual income is less than $20,000, then you get all kind of benefits from government. They will give you a free apartment or very subsidized apartment. They will give you the free food. I know if it is India, everybody will try to become that, right? But here, the salary of an engineer, what you are saying is that below poverty line salary.
Yes, yes, sir.
That's why I encourage everybody to come to for higher studies, come to this country, get education, work for 3 years, and if you feel like going back, then go. So
That's a
Sir,
different. That's
sir,
a
if,
different
sir,
between well
Amar,
and the well and
Amarnath sir
the
ji,
yes,
Ocean.
I'm listening. Go
sir,
ahead.
Amarnath sir
Yes.
ji, if I want to come over there, so how can I come? I am doing accounting job, so I will get any accounting job over there if I want to come over there.
So nobody gets a job directly coming from here unless you are a part of a company which transfer you for a temporary period. That doesn't work. You have to take a rebirth. What I mean by rebirth is that you have to come and get a degree in this country. Like if you are accounting, you have done in undergraduate, it's very easy. You come here and do your master's in. There is a accounting is a well developed field. You can do BS in accounting, masters in accounting, PhD in accounting, postdoc in accounting. So depending on where you can pick, there is a, say that masters in accounting. Search for universities who offer masters in accounting in USA. You come, you save some money, you come and you start your studying. Maybe a semester you pay from your pocket, and then after that, typically you can do the side work with some other accounting private company firms, and you can do that, and you can recover all the expenses you have paid within 2 3 years, and then by then you have also your done your masters, and now you can regularly, now you can apply for the job and you can get a regular job. And then accounting, with the accounting degree you can easily make anywhere, if you have a master's degree, from 70 to 100,000 range. That will be the starting salary with your master's in accounting. Can you calculate in the rupees how much will be that? So imagine that you spend from your pocket right now 10 15 lakhs by taking loan or doing that. So your investment is 20 lakhs, and after 2 years you can start making say 70,000. So you can do that return on investment. How much is your investment, and how can you are accountant, you tell me how long it will take you to recuperate your cost which you have paid, like taking a loan from bank and then getting family money or your own money, and then you will be start making your profit, right? Then it will be the money on the house, we call it. But problem is that people in the south have learned it. That's why every middle class family, they blindly sell their properties to send their kids to America for doing masters in any field, whatever they like, software, engineering, accounting, nursing, all that, because they know that within 5 years that money will be recovered. But I don't know. Our head in the North India is only goes in politics, nothing else.
Yeah, sir, you are saying right. North
I
Indian
like
people
well.
always.
I like well, sir.
What?
Like some people think like this is our world.
Yeah. So you cannot have everything. You know, you have to leave your house, right? You already leave your house to, like, you leave Darbhanga, Muzaffarpur, what you call Eastern UP, to do the job in other states. But you have hard time. You have hard time trying to cross the ocean and come to United States. I don't know why. Why it is so hard. I mean, you have a
Yeah.
telephone. You can see your family 24/7 if you want to, right? While you are
Yes,
working
sir.
on the side, you can have a family talk going on if you want to, on another WhatsApp. So now it's like you are not in a foreign country anymore. You are right there. You can be with your family.
We need to fly, but maximum people think that it's a big challenge, sir.
What?
Suppose in South people have right now have means confidence high. That's why the reason they sold own property regarding send kids to master degree in USA, Canada, or London.
Yeah,
But
because they know it that
North
I
people
mean it is hundred
only
percent.
saving money.
There's no
Our North
risk.
people, yes, yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I mean
Right now, North,
it is like they know it that it is going to be recovered, and you go by the data. You have seen like a lot of other your neighbors kids going to America, becoming successful. So that encourages your neighbors that, oh, I should be doing the same thing too. I should send my kids to America, and that's what they do.
yes. Yes, sir. I think after connecting with you, sir, and this is a means it's a big chance to know, and it's a really very good for our society, sir.
All right,
Because
so here is the chicken so far. You guys want to see it?
yes, yes, sir.
What do you think about the color? I already okay.
Sir,
You would be
sir,
surprised. When I cook chicken, I don't put any water in it. This is all the tomatoes. The water you see, that's my style of chicken. I don't put any water. It has to be completely soaked in tomatoes.
okay, okay, sir. Really,
Hello, sir. If anyone wants to come in USA, so how much amount we should have in our hands? After that, anyone can go for further study, for just living over there, for getting a job. How much amount we need to have?
I think you have to arrange about, I would say, roughly 20, 25 lakhs. That's what you need to begin with. And then don't forget, you can take loan. There is a student loan too, which you can take. And and I tell you one very interesting about myself. When I came to this country in '83 from Patna, I took a loan of 25,000 rupees. That's what the maximum they gave. And that time the rate of exchange dollar was like seven and a half, $7. I mean, $1 was 7.5 rupees in '83. Okay, so after 5 6 years, when I went to pay them back, that time exchange rate has become, I still remember, 35 rupees for a dollar. So basically,
okay.
so basically, I really didn't pay anything. Actually, I,
Yes,
I I really utilized their money for not only free, but in fact, they gave me the bonus too. If you convert that, you are you guys are accountant. You can tell me that if I $1 to 7.5, I took the borrowed the money. and 5 years later, if I return that loan with whatever is the Indian rate of interest, I don't remember what was that in 83, with the exchange rate of 75 rupees, did I lose or did bank lose? you are you are accountant. Here is a homework for you. Next time you tell me that who won.
Yes, yes,
Uh,
yes.
So, you can take the loan, and nowadays even banks are openly giving the loan because they know that Indian students, when they go to America, they become successful. So there is no loss.
Yes,
And
100% profitable.
yeah, so they know that it will be recovered. All they do is that they will ask you to take the insurance. So what they do, that people don't even take the insurance. So they will already uh, for your 5 years, next 5 years, they will take insurance on you, and that charge they will put in the loan amount. So basically, even the insurance they are paying for you. So if something goes wrong with you, yeah, that accident or whatever, let's hope not. But then in that case, they can recover the money from the insurance company. So, and if you are alive and kicking in this country, then they know that this boy and this girl is going to return my money. So both way they win, right? There is no risk for them. So they happily give you the loan.
So now, as per our answer guideline, we need to find out only university, which university we are applicable. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So the
This is
smart idea
important.
is, the very smart idea is, we have talked about it, that there is a ranking for all the American university in different areas. Chicken is almost done. So there is a ranking. So you don't want to pick the top ranking universities, because if you're coming from Bihar and UP, you are not from IIT, they will not look at you. They only
Yes,
remember
sir.
IITs and NITs. If you are from the average college. But the question is that who cares? All you want to do is to come in this country, and then finish your education, and then get a job, and then you can do whatever you like. So there is no need. So I would say that pick the bottom 50 percentile universities, because your goal is that you don't want to compete with the South Indian students right away, because they have experience, they have the system. So basically, they will always take a better slot than you, right? But it doesn't matter. You want to come. That's all is your goal. Doesn't need to be top. You can try. If you get admission, fine. You can pick like two, three top universities, upper 50% also. But pick a place, and then every university have a rating of the placement. You see how their students, when they graduate, what kind of jobs they get. So you have to do some research. Everything here is on the computer. Every university,
Yes,
every office. So you don't need to ask anybody. You have to have your you start working, you do the accounting universities of America, whatever you want to do. Probably in accounting also there are different areas, like different types of accounting. Even you can select that specialization in tax or tax accounting or investment accounting, or let's say for government auditing. There is, I mean, whatever is the different areas you can pick, just like we
yes,
do
sir.
in engineering.
Yes, sir. It's really
So
very good.
do research, start research, and if you have any questions, you come to this stream, and we'll help you. That's what we are trying to do. I want to help 10 students. I want to help 10 students, and so far I have succeeded only one. The Malik ji, my friend who comes to this meeting, when I was coming, I I went to Calcutta. I was staying with him to give, finish my exams and studies, research that time. And I also told him that why don't you come also with me? Let's go together. He didn't want to do that one. He was working for Baba Atomic Research Center. Now his son is here, so he comes to United States. So it took one generation for his family to decide, and then I little bit helped his son also in coming, uh, and he already had come to this country before, so he already knew about it. So it can be done. Easily can be done if you want to. But the thing is that you have to have the strong determination.
Yes, yes, sir. It's
Yeah,
a
I
very
recommend.
good opportunity
Yeah,
for
if you are still say
normal.
in your early 30s, still it's okay. But if you have crossed like 30s, then better you start. Then you better start thinking about sending your sons and daughter, because in this country, prime time is over by 45. In this country, they say that you have to achieve everything by 45. So if you haven't come by 45, then you're too late.
So like
Yeah, right,
retirement
sir.
after 45,
Over there, yeah, person
life is
can,
like
yeah, over there person became a 45 retirement.
Yes, yeah, but but still you can
whatever
do it.
they achieve here, they need to continue after 45 to 60. Same. Yes.
No, here people work up to 80. Don't, I mean, here people work up to 80. So don't think that way. If you have interest, I'm not working because I don't want to. I don't see any point because I have everything enough, and I'm not
Yes,
that
sir.
greedy. That for me, what is the point in having the money? I'm not going to be rich like Ambani. That's not my goal.
Yes,
So
yes,
I'm
yes.
utilizing my time for. But whatever I need in my life, I have everything.
Yes,
I
sir.
can afford my vacations. I can afford anywhere I want to go, anything I want to eat. You know. So what else I need money for? So for me, the value is like over for me to work. So that's why I stopped working. But my friends, 80% of my colleagues are already working right now. They are saying, that, "What the
Yes,
heck you are doing? Why don't you go back to work?" They're asking me, and if I want to go back
yes,
to work, I can easily get a job within 2 weeks, and they will pay me
yes, sir.
like $130,000. But I'm not interested anymore.
Yes, sir.
So yeah,
You are enjoying your life, sir.
uh,
You are
well,
enjoying real life,
well,
sir.
I have worked for almost like I came in this country like '83, so it's like 40 years. I gave my career for I call it that in '88 I really started engineering career. So '88 to 21, how many years is that? You know, almost like 30 plus year. In India, you work only for 30 years. You don't even get chance to work for 30 years, right?
Yes, yes, sir. It's really good, sir. Arun,
Okay.
you want to say something? Yes, yes, sir.
So 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 do you want to come? Are, are you interested to explore,
Yeah,
explore the
definitely,
surroundings?
sir. But right now, sir,
Thank you, sir.
my age is 33 years old. Also, I have two kids. So nowadays, now I can't just take any decision for going over there. Because
Well,
nowadays, I have to care about my family. I'm just thinking, sir, how to handle it in future time. That's why I don't have courage
well,
right now.
like like I said that there are a lot of students who come here with family too to survive. So it's not only the
Arun,
bachelors
as
come here.
Arun, you have only option to you have need to first of all find out the companies, those companies branches in USA, Canada, London, and India also. If you join this type of company, a lot of working people now enjoying his life in London, Canada, USA due to company. Because company after 3 4 years they shifted job from India to USA, from India to
So
London, Canada.
So best thing for you is not the United States. What you should
Yes,
do,
sir.
you should apply. You can directly immigrate to, since you have accounting degree, you have a very good degree. You can go to Canada easily. So you should apply to Canada. Do the research. How can I immigrate to Canada? and Canada has shortage of all kind of people. So you can easily immigrate with whole family there. You know, that's the easy way for you right now.
Yes, sir. So Arun, we need to find out which company
What?
needed accounting job.
Like I said, you start searching, do the research on computer or phone.
Yes, yes,
That
sir.
first,
Sir, also if I want to go Canada, so first of all I have to take admission in university. After that
no,
I can go for
no,
further study. After that for starting my job.
no. That's what I'm saying. In Canada, you can go both ways. You can go to the university and go that way, and second way is that you can directly go to Canada. They are looking for accountants and people like who have that kind of degree. So for you would be the best path is that you go there, Canada. You come as an immigrant, and then you on the side you study and get a degree to enhance your uh, what you call enhance your
Bright future.
yeah selling capability, right? You want to be sold at higher price. To do that you have to have a degree in Canada. So
Yes,
otherwise you will be आटे दाल के भाव. You will get like easily you'll make good money than what you are making in India, no doubt about it. But then you do
yes,
that
sir.
one. But also the second option is that Canada allow, which is very good thing in Canada, while you are doing the masters, you can also work. So you can come with your family, and then you can work part time, and part time you can continue your education. So you have three different paths for Canada.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes sir, yes sir.
So we need
Yes sir.
our
You have
main
lots of
thing is
knowledge.
we need to search.
Yeah,
Then
if I don't come over there, but my son in future time, maybe I will send him. Definitely,
yes,
if
yes,
I have knowledge, so definitely I would send my son over there after
Uh,
15 years.
what,
Right, sir?
yes.
well, you can do that. When just for your information, when I came to this country, I was 29, and I was married with a married, and then also yeah, I was working in. So I decided to leave everything behind, become like Siddharth, leave the home and go for I followed
Yes, sir.
Siddhartha, left everything, good life, job, and family, and they say, okay, let me try explore something new.
Yes, yes, sir. Ramanath sir
Yeah,
is
sir, right.
example for all of us. All of us.
I think Amarnath sir, one of the just person he went to abroad. It means in his village. I think he is one of the person. I think it means he is the first person. He went to abroad in his village. I think
No,
it means
actually,
from his village.
I was not the first person.
Sir,
I was not.
I'm just speaking about only your from your village.
No, I was not. Luckily, in my village, somebody else had come like in 70s. I came in 80s. Somebody else had come in 70s. He was a military officer, and I think from military he had some things, and then somehow he came to that country. I don't know how he came, but there was already a person earlier than me, and he was willing to help me, which whatever I wanted to come, and he did for me, and I appreciate that. And same thing I want to do if other people need any help.
Yes, yes, sir. Arun, I like we are going to Mumbai, Delhi, regarding job. So it's really not an easy task, but all we should try to go because if we try, then it will sure good. कुछ percentile increasing of percentile increases. Yes,
That's
our
correct.
answer because our population is increasing day by day.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yes,
here my I want to give you guys, here is my rice ready. I mean sorry, chicken almost ready. And you see,
yes,
I
yes, sir.
plugged in the rice. I put our royal basmati rice from Himalayas, Indian product.
Yes, sir.
You see that? Which
Yes,
company
sir.
is this? I
25
don't even know.
something.
Normally we get like 10 pounds or 50, this one, this bag, and it goes for quite several months. Uh, in this country, I think probably right from the beginning we have been using basmati rice from, so almost every family likes that. And then here is my rice cooking pot. I turned it on already, and then before you
Yes,
know it, it will be ready for my son who is working in the next room. He's 32 years old, pampered by father and mother. He just works and we cook
yes,
for him.
yes.
Your son is
So
enjoying
your
work
son
from
is
home.
enjoying work from home.
Yes, yes. He, he's worked for Pfizer. You heard of Pfizer? Because they made Pfizer was the company, one of the company who made that drug for coronavirus and all that.
Yes,
That's the company.
yes, 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 sir.
And yeah, so he works from home. He's also engineer. He has been working for. He started. He did his masters in December. He did his undergraduate in biomedical engineering in May of 2013, and then he was taking a course of master's level at the same time. So he finished the masters also in 2013 December, and then he started working from that time. Interestingly, his first job was with Tata Consulting Service, and
Yes, sir.
Tata. He was working for Tata, but his client was Johnson and Johnson. So I think that was his first job, and then after that, I think he worked there for maybe a year and a half or two. Then uh, he has been changing job. Probably he worked for like Johnson and Johnson was his first real company, and then Integra Life Science, then Supply, then Merck, and now in 5 years. So it's already like fifth company now he's working for. He has been there. He has been here like for a almost year and a half now.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
And sir,
USA
in USA,
retirement
this
age is
retirement age is 60 or
70
it's above 60
private company.
in private
Like
companies?
like I said that there is no retirement because everything is private here. Even in the government, uh, uh, you can work as long as you want. I think maybe 70 is probably the limit in the government. Maybe they will start throwing you out. But in the private industry, as long as you are capable of working, they go by your capability, your merit. They don't go by age. So they will throw you out even if you are in 30s if you don't do the job. But you are capable of delivering. You are welcome to be at 80 and still you can work. That's how it works.
Yes, yes.
But
So this
But
company is,
here is sir.
yes, 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 yes,
Yes, yes, yes.
yeah,
Please, sir.
yeah. So it is not a socialist country, you know. That is the difference between the socialist country and the capitalist country. Here, everything is this is the center of the capitalism, and that's why it is so progressive. Keep in mind, if simply somebody asks you, "Are you going to work with better in your own field or in your Malik field?" That will answer your question. We all have our come from the farming community. You know, we all have Mazdoor working in our fields. Do you think they
Yes,
work
yes,
better
sir.
in our field? No. But if when they do batai for you, they take your land and you give them to do the batai, they work very hard in that field.
Yes,
So,
sir.
so that is what is the difference in socialism and capitalism. People don't understand That's why this country is so successful. Here,
Yes.
government doesn't make anything. There is no factory, not even a single defense factory is owned by government. There is no power plant owned by government. So, what we call it factory, so they always they will give that to. I mean, they can monitor what they want. If they want a new, if the defense department military wants a new type of plane, next generation plan. Maybe they will collaborate with the private design companies, and they will tell what they want in that design, incorporate, and they could jointly will military will working with private companies design a new plan, new fighter plan, and then once the design is complete, then defense department will give that contract to some other private companies to manufacture it, who are doing the manufacturing. That's how it works here. So government doesn't do directly anything. They can monitor whatever they want, but everything is done by private
Government is
company.
so as per my view, government is working as like our president role, not a prime minister role.
Yeah, no,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
So here everybody for everything you can give credit to somebody or you can punish them for not doing it. You know, there is a honor for everything. That fire them
Yes,
or
yes,
give them another chance. But India, you don't know who to blame, right? Everything goes like in the circle. There is no ownership of anything. That's the problem. Uh, I mean, look at the Bihar. Lalu Prasad Yadav destroyed Bihar, but still he is the owner of the Bihar. Now he has distributed like Mughals.